I'm not even gonna clap Traval. That was a fucking nightmare. That fucking sucks. Didn't record. Didn't even make picks. Didn't even get a guess. I think we are cooked before the game, during the game, and after the game, I fear.
Do you know the meme when it says our expectations were low?
Yeah, but holy fuck. That we're here. It's week 3 in the NFL season and we're here.
We're the Taylor brothers are frauds. Doug Peterson is a fraud. I'm I'm upset at Nielsen, but more so than the defense being bad, I'm just watching the offense just look worse and worse. And then just the part that stood out to me the whole game was when I f- Dan Orlovsky, and he was saying, yeah, the Bills are using motion almost every play to figure out if it's man or zone. And I even remember on one fourth down play, they had Khalil Shakir kind of motion in and out the backfield, and it got the defense lost. I'm just saying, why don't the Jags do that more often? I feel every time they motion, it's either Kirk goes from the slot from the left to the right, or ETN will go in motion from out wide back inside or vice versa. They don't do anything cool. They just do the most basic level of motion. And that's the part to me
Mhm.
is just so clear is that this offense is just so cooked. Not even just beyond a talent, because I don't think the team is lacking full talent. I mean, the pass catchers are stout. I mean, the offensive line will get to there, but
It was very uninspiring. I mean, I like Ryan Nielsen, but when you're down to your third string slot in safety, most of that game, especially during the second and third quarter when Josh Allen legit had no resistance to moving the ball down the field, there just wasn't a fun night. That's all you can say. Yeah, I mean, that's what
just
else can you say? You really can't say anything.
dude, in 3 years, has the offensive line gotten any better?
No.
The offensive
Ever
line
since
has
Trevor Lawrence got here, it's been consistently one of the worst, if not the worst, in the entire National
e-
Football League.
even in 4 years. Cam Robinson has been with Trevor as his left tackle for 4 years and hasn't been good for a single season. The interior has just been a revolving door. They have, and that's really the thing. It's just so clear watching other teams. Dude, Michael LaFleur got Malik Willis off of not even a full month, and they scored 20. I mean, they had a pick six.
Bro looked
They
like
had,
every create a player on college football Road to Glory or Madden NFL Superstar mode with just one
and then,
month of being in the
and
offense,
then
bro.
meanwhile, the play that I can't get over, or the drive that I can't get over, they're at the Bills 7 yard line, and then ended up turning. They ended up. I mean, I thought they just subbed out Anton because he wasn't playing well, which is enough itself. On Walker Little, who was clearly not prepared at all. Walker Little just looked terrible. He literally just sunk one drive because he had back-to-back false starts, and then even when he allowed a flag, Von Miller still just got beat. And then even if they had time in the pocket on fourth and goal, basically, which you need to get 10, 15 yards, they just called five verts. No play, nothing to get even a guy running before the snap. They just said, all right. They don't have an inkling of a modern NFL offense. They're not helping the tackles. That's that's really the thing that's just driving me crazy. They don't do anything to help the offensive line. They just trot them out there and are confused when the offensive line isn't good. They don't coach the offensive line to play well. So I just what do they work on, John? I would love to know. I
Does it
can't
even
believe.
matter, honestly? Like I you can barely focus on just like the conversation at hand because we all
It's
saw what happened. It's just I mean, we're not on the field. We're not on the coaching staff.
It's
It's
just
just
it's so annoying. It's been 3 years. The communication hasn't improved. They're still having communication errors. The play calling, they haven't added or changed much of anything. And then the one thing that they try to change, they didn't even implement it that well. They don't they're not taking other things from other teams across the league and tweaking it. No, they just look so unprepared. And that's the part that's just the craziest thing. They're an offensive Doug Peterson's an offensive coach. And the offense just looks so uninspired, so
The
flat, so
offense is offensive. It's the offense is
he's
offensive,
not
and
an
like
offensive coach, he's an offensive coach.
there you
This
go.
is offensive to my eyes.
And to my
Dude,
brain, and to just my emotions.
I don't know what I don't see a win on the schedule.
The very
Uh,
sad irony of wearing the Trevor Lawrence Hope shirt.
I
The
I'm
worst
not
night
saying they can't
since,
win
yeah.
any team, they can't win anybody, but they're gonna have to win it on defense because this offense just can't. Dude, I just when is the last time the Jags have had a fun offense to watch? The
No.
90s?
2017 was a little fun. But
But
even
not
then we
even
had the
they
playoff
were
game.
fun because of the defense. They weren't fun because of the offense.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good argument.
Hire a generational or even if Trevor is just a good quarterback, because let's be real, I mean, he didn't play his best game. I mean, obviously Twitter will see the interception, which that interception, that
It
Disney
was
Channel interception.
horrific, but
I
like
don't know how he
when
missed.
you're fighting for your life, half the snaps, when 2 seconds you drop back, there's already somebody either coming from your blind side or your fucking front side, or even down the middle, like straight to your fucking face, and you have to immediately kind of break your step back and try to run for your life and make something happen. Half the time you fucking throw the football. That will break any quarterback. And that's on Trent, that's on Doug. Hell, some of
It
it's on Trevor too.
it is
It's
on Trevor. I mean, yeah, that pick was on Trevor because they actually had a guy open and Trevor just his footwork was bad and he just R-mailed it to DeMar Hamlin. But the worst part, I think, literally even on this drive when Trevor was playing better, and then he literally threw a ball. I mean, granted, Kirk's not a jump ball guy, but it hits Kirk in the face mask, and he just didn't come down with it. And
Mhm.
that's really the thing is just the offense just it's consistently bad. What do they work? What do they practice?
Yeah.
So the post game show is live right now. Hold up.
No, I don't
Hmm.
lose. I don't lose confidence in
Please
myself.
watch it. I want to hear it too.
One of the things I have to do is evaluate our process. What are we doing?
What are
And is
we?
it beneficial for the team? Right? Is it helping us win? And obviously, it's not right now. So those are all things that I have to look at moving forward. Is there something that you're doing about which you can at least point to and say, okay,
Doug looks so miserable. I'm so glad. I need to go back and just watch this, but
Yeah.
we're so cooked, John. Literally, out if they lose to the, is it crazy? I'm rooting for them to lose to the Colts. I feel that that's the only way is if they just start out 0-5 because they're definitely not beat. Houston doesn't even look good, but I don't have any confidence in this team to beat anybody. This, what are they going to score 20 points in a game?
I can't even answer that question, honestly. It just looks so
I don't
uninspiring.
have confidence in this offense. That's really the thing is I can see the defense stepping back and recovering. The offense has just been bad game after game after game.
Shout out to Trevor Lawrence, though. He got paid and immediately clocked it in after getting $260 million. And I mean, it's not Trevor's fault, but it's just like, you can't, like,
He
that was
can't
such a,
throw that pick, but at
but
the
like,
same time,
we
the
seen him make
coaching
he made good throws too. I mean,
that's
even if
the
it was,
yeah, he made some good throws. And that's the dude the I'm sorry, he should have had at least two touchdowns, but he's alert. Even the throw to Strange and was a little bit high, but it's not that he can make good throws when he gets it together, he plays fine. It's just a matter of dude, the offense can only literally put up one good drive a game. It's just so crazy. And that's just the red zone execution is consistently terrible. It's so bad. They get in the red zone and they just don't know what to do. It's absolutely, dude. Well, tell me everything I needed to know. The game was over from the second half. It was garbage time the whole second half, and they couldn't score more than 10 points. They couldn't get more than one garbage time touchdown. The Bills are just playing soft zone the whole time. Dude, even when they put Mac Jones in, he immediately gets smoked because Cam Robinson gets beat on a block and the Bills recover.
I'm just
I
a
just
broken man. Write whatever you want about me. I'm just very sad.
I think the worst part is that I don't even have hope for them. Even if they fire Doug and Press, I don't have hope because I mean, I said they couldn't do much worse than Urban, and I was technically better, but it doesn't feel that much better. In 3 years, they've just stagnated progress. The offense has consistently gotten worse since 22. Even I remember even last year when they put 31 points, and I was saying the offense still looks choppy versus the Colts. And now the offense still looks worse. The O line still isn't good. I don't know what if you're Phil. What does Phil Rauscher do during practice? What does he teach? Because the offensive line just
We
hasn't.
fired half of the coaching staff and didn't fire the one that was the most important part of our collapse toward the end of last season. That's
They
what
literally kept
Shad
all.
Khan, you dumb fuck. This is something that we predicted was going to fucking happen too.
It's just, dude. I don't even.
It's like
Literally, I just fast forward till 25. Whatever head coach they hire, it's gonna be
it's
Belichick,
gonna be
who's gonna
Bill
bring.
fucking Belichick, man.
Can't wait to watch Matt Patricia and Joe Judge call plays for Trevor, and then they're going to wonder, Trevor isn't good. I just want Trevor to have one good season. I really want to know what I know. Honestly, I want to put Mac Jones on for a couple games, and then when
No,
Mac
if
Jones plays bad, people are going to say, "Huh, the offense sucks." Wow.
like, bro, first drive Mac Jones is in. Fucking O-line collapses as predictable, and then he immediately fumbles the fucking football. It's like, bro, not even fucking Patrick Mahomes can save this fucking offense right now. It's a fucking coaching problem.
He's a top 10 highest pick. Well, his contract, Cam Robinson might legit be a terrorist.
Oh boy, man.
Uh, we're so screwed.
Bro, it's like, and for the dumb fucks that say it's Trevor's fault, we just paid this man $260 fucking million to play quarterback. He's gonna be the quarterback whether y'all fuckers like it or not. Running out the guy that we know can be the one that can carry this franchise to the next step isn't the fucking solution. Like what are we fucking doing here?
Oh, there's no one I'd rather be in pain and misery with than my wonderful co-host here.
Uh,
What is even the next step? I literally don't know. Besides
keeping
sending
on
Doug and
losing.
Press to Siberia, but that's
Just keep losing.
I'm just thinking of drafting eh, the good news is this draft is good for offensive linemen. They're probably going to not develop him once they keep Phil Rauscher, but
Legit draft Travis Hunter with the first round pick and just draft all offensive
no.
linemen the rest of the draft. Like I don't fucking care. Get Travis Hunter and like worry about the offensive line afterwards. Other than that, I
I'm
don't
not
fucking
even gonna,
care
I
anymore.
would literally draft offensive linemen. I would even draft six.
It just needs to be re fucking
One of them
done.
have to be good. Actually, but no, it's Phil Rauscher, so they'd all be bad somehow.
Internet connection's unstable, just like my mental health. Sorry, it's just, it's a long night. I did some stuff I'm
No
not
worry.
proud of tonight, but
He
I
said
guess I'll
some
touch
things on
upon a little
social
bit.
media he's
Yeah,
not proud of, but it's okay.
yeah, it's don't ever tell someone to kill yourself on Twitter. I just hate like engagement farming.
Unless their name is Press Taylor or Doug Peterson.
Like definitely not the proudest moment I've had tonight, but it is what it is.
I don't think anybody who's a fan of this team
Out of
has
the
had a
things
proud moment.
Elon Musk allows on his app, I tell one insufferable prick on Jaguars Twitter to compromise themselves to a permanent end. That's enough. That's enough to get someone kicked out of Twitter for 12 hours. Gee, man, like, fuck, you know. Yes, I don't know,
I
man.
just do you think Doug? Okay, when do you think Doug gets fired? I guess we can just end on that and then just continue to
It
wallow in
should
our
be
self pity.
tomorrow, but it's not gonna be until what's her? I'm gonna look at her schedule real quick now. It should be tomorrow morning. That's the first thing I should do when I wake up tomorrow. But since this is not a serious NFL franchise, he is going to be fired. I think I actually know when. I just gotta confirm that's like the game. Bro, why can't I go to the fucking NFL?
It's if he doesn't lose by the Colts game, he should just Shad Khan should just make him stay in London. Don't even put him back on. Dude, at best,
He's gonna get
their next four
fired
games are what?
after let me
Houston.
see. Mm, was week 12's the bye? We're gonna be 2-11 after a double-digit loss at Tennessee to Levis, and then that's when he'll finally get fired. That's my prediction.
Either he's getting fired after we lose to the Colts, or he's getting fired after they go 0-2 in London, and they just keep him.
It's legitimately so fucking insufferable being a Jaguar fan right now. But that's just something we signed up for, unfortunately. Talk so much shit in the off season, thinking, oh, it might be better
Dude,
again.
I didn't even think they were going to be insane. I just thought just by being healthy, thought they would just not be terrible. But no, the coaching just gets worse and worse and worse.
Apparently, Doug Peterson stormed out of the press conference. He did the full football manager tactic when you don't want to have accountability. Love that.
At least Trevor's trying to stay through it. Oh dear God, why do we have time for this? Like, is there anything else you want to get off your chest, John? I don't want. It's I know it's late, so
Um, what's the Nick Castellanos tweet? Let me do the let me just rephrase the Nick Castellanos tweet or the meme. Um, um, all right. 3-0 ball game with the Reds in front of the Royals as we go to the top half of the fifth inning. Castellanos to lead things off. Jim Day is going to be taking us the rest of the way through this game as Holland takes over on the mound. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I take pride in myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive into deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run, and I will make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm gonna be putting on this headset again. I don't know if it's gonna be for the Reds. I don't know if it's gonna be for my bosses at Fox. I want to apologize for the people who signed my paycheck, for the Reds, for Fox Sports Ohio, for the people I work with. For anybody that offended here tonight, I can't begin to tell you how deeply sorry I am. This is not who I am. It never has been. And I'd like to think maybe I could have some people that could back that up. I am very, very sorry, and I beg for your forgiveness. Jim Day will take you for the rest of the way home.
at this point, just start Mac Jones.
Oh, god damn
Not
it.
not even because Trevor sucks, but just start Mac Jones so that the offense is. I want them to just be as bad as possible. And then so people, I want Mac Jones to start, and then he has a bad game, and then people are going to say, "Wait, this offense isn't good, huh?" Oh well, John, just
I just needed my clippable quote for the pod and for my personal Twitter account when it's unlocked
Maybe
in 12
if we're
hours.
slightly less miserable, we can do another pot this week. But I just
I do we'll even have the energy in a few days. I'm off on like later on in the week, but this is harder and harder to do the more the Jaguars look like complete
I don't
tool
want
packer
these harder
ass.
battles.
It is that it is though. That's just football. That's just a hard battle. Fucking nubs in the group chat. He said, "Thank God for Trevor Lawrence. Would have gotten beat 47-0 if he wasn't on the
No, it
team."
would have been 55-0. It would have been
Yep.
a Mac Jones pick six instead of just a really bad pick.
Just one. Just one.
I'm going to lose it, John. I think we all
You
are
and me
though.
both, brother. You and me both. I'm gonna send porn to the group chat to feel something. Don't look.
Oh well. John, it's not been good, but it's been good seeing you.
Hey man, this is like honestly, we needed this. I just needed to talk to one of my closest friends in the world.
Nobody else I'd rather
Uh,
be.
Hosting a podcast with to pour our sorrows into. Fuck the Jacksonville Jaguars. They've really broken us. Time and time again. But with that, we'll see if we have enough energy for another podcast. Because this is the most questionable I ever feel about this. It'll probably happen. I'm not gonna run away from football. We've gone too far to stop. But other than that, hope you have a good night, Javal. Get some rest. Let's not think about this football team for the rest of the night. We gotta take one more
For the
week for
rest of
tonight.
the year. For the rest of 2024. My
Oh,
mental
we
health.
got 13. We got 13. 14 more. Only God could be so forgiving. Only 14 more.
Why do you send us your hardest battles, Scott? What do I do to deserve this?
Good night, Javal.